ultimate to avoid the gank. She does not have an ultimate. She had 0 for 2, and she's level 11 in her ultimate. What's that?
Yeah, it's not what you'd want. It's not as uncommon as you like it to be, because it doesn't seem right, but there are many times when Valkyries like to skill their leap ability because it does shorten the cooldown duration by so much, and it gives, you know, a nice movement speed bonus and the range, you know, the distance on the leap, of course. But you always want to have at least one level put into the ultimate, so yeah, gonna have to say that was a little mistake.
Well, it would have been very useful at any rate for that fight right there, because, you know, go invis, 3 heroes, they had no kind of detection, really no kind of AoE blind disables, such as like the Behemoth. Behemoth can, you know, you don't have to see the hero, all you gotta do is just use your skill, it's gonna hit you even if you're invisible. They didn't have any of that there.
Action bottom.
I think you might be a little bit ahead of me. I mean, I do see now Polywog just going in on this Hag with the tongue tie and perfectly placed everything. But the wretched Hag still gets out with the skin of her teeth. Can't really say the same for the Man of Ice, however.
Yeah, so I was a little bit ahead of you, but I've rewound, so we should be pretty good right now. Yeah, that was pretty nice. Polywog did all he could again. That's a really nice portal key initiation onto him. What's he sitting at with his morph? He's actually at a very nice, yeah, level 4 morph ability, which is actually the way you want to go. You don't want to skill your tongue tie, because the difference is mainly in the damage, not really as much in the duration, and the extra levels in the polymorph definitely gives you, is a lot better for the levels.
Well, there's also the fact that tongue-tied is channeled, whereas morph is not. So you can put down your morph and then throw down the rest of anything you need to. But looks like a panda up top found a farming Malakin, and he kind of took personal offense to it, because Malakin's just doing a great job kiting him here, but he got too close with the flick. The flurry, and Panda was able to take him down, get the experience, then Repulsor cleaned him up for kind of the revenge. And I don't quite know what Voodoo Jester is doing here, but he is with that Polywog, but her wards is down, and now going to be trying to play the juke game with the great portal key out of there. That was pretty awesome to watch. Polywog and versus Andromeda and this Glacius. That was just a great job there by Behemoth, stunning them and really just blowing everything they can to just save Polywog at this point. Polywog going up and down all around and not going to be just living from that sonar scream. That is kind of the blind damage. Doesn't matter if she can see you or not. But wow, 3 for 2 in that regard.
Yeah, action-packed right there, back and forth. Poly did all he could. I mean, he died with... He was down to nothing. No mana, no health. Dodging, bobbing, and weaving, but, yeah, those invisible screams, just can't dodge those. Behemoth actually even threw out his ultimate there for good measure on Hag, but with only Hag being around and it being a level 1 ultimate, didn't do quite enough.
No, it wasn't super powerful. It was more for just the stun ability.
Some ancient stacks going on.
That is the Om Nom Nom. Check out that. What do we got on Malakin for items? Does look like he wants to rush that Shrunken Head first, as he does have 2 of the 3 parts. Just kind of missing the recipe at this point. But, I mean, that's a lot of ancients to stack. This could be his recipe right here. I think he's just waiting for the sword throw from them all together. And he has a double damage rune. So he's just pumping out that damage.
Yeah, he most definitely has enough for his recipe right now. So that's pretty much all he needs. I mean, the Legion have, although barring, of course, the Pandemonium, they have quite the magic damage team. Although actually, the Voodoo Jester also is physical, so perhaps I take that back. I'm going to be interested to see when Malakin actually jumps in. You'd want him typically to jump in after Panda uses his ultimate on someone so he can remove it and not be the first one in, because he can get locked down fairly easily. So I'm going to wait and see how he decides to initiate.
Well, what are we at on the Repulsor token? Repulsor is no token. Did he even die at any point? Did he use the token? I can't remember him using the token. Glacius!
I don't believe so. There's action going on.
Yep, Glacius going down. Oh, look, a Valkyrie ultimate.
Well, there it is. The level 1 Valkyrie ultimate coming into effect right there.
Not too sure why, but
Yeah, Glacius just went down too hard, too fast.
well, he's made of ice. You gotta be very careful with him.
Yeah. Yeah, time in the sun is definitely not good for him.
No, it's not.
Splinters, yeah.
So yeah, Malakin has that Shrunken Head pickup now. What has Repulsor got? He has a great Arcana. Is he going for a Hellfire? I have to wonder. Wretched Hag wants to jump in here at some point, I believe, but she looks like she's on her way for that Nullstone with that Sustainer, sitting nice and pretty. Polywog is still with the Portal Stone. Behemoth is, well, he's support. He's Behemoth. He has his Chalice and Striders. He is quite good for the rest of the game, in theory. And looks like the Nullstone is just mere moments away from a Pandemonium, but he did get that Mighty Blade first, so a little bit of a HP boost as well, probably part of a Shrunken Head coming up.
Yeah, a great, yeah, Hellflower looks to be in the works for Repulsor. There's action going amidst, or what seems to be action about to take place mid, so I'm not going to explain, but I don't know if I agree with it, so I guess we'll save that for later.
Well, int carries and all that, fine, whatever. There goes the wards, there goes the Panda. Great stun onto Repulsor. Did not have too much of a chance there. And really using this force to their advantage is doing the best they can. Behemoth needs to get off an ult. Does get it off, but right onto a Malakin who had his Shrunken Head up. So really negated a lot of the great use of it there. And that kind of just leaves us now to Hag cleaning up onto that Voodoo Jester, but there's a very enraged Panda going down with the tongue tie, but he gets stunned mid-air by Glacius, encased, and then a Comet, and then dead, but it does look like Glacius paid for that by Valkyrie, and Valkyrie jumping over these woods, getting caught, however. Can they see her in there? I'm not sure they can do anything about it. Good show, mate. Good show. And that puts an end to that. So, Hellfire, not agreeing with it?
Yeah, that was a funny Valkyrie. You clearly trying to make it over those trees, did not quite make it, realizing he'd actually created the perfect opportunity for himself and just made his escape. Yeah, there are a few reasons to get Hellflower. Main one would be if you can get an early Hellflower and then you gank, and then you can shut down, you know, someone immediately and pretty much take them down instantly. As we have another Conger attempt, so maybe I'll talk while it goes down. Looks like it's going to take a little while. And then the other reason would be if there's another hero on their team that you really need to shut down from using spells, as they actually leave Conger. The only one on their team that, unless he gets a quick jump out first, which he doesn't want to do because he doesn't have any health whatsoever, the only one that's worthwhile silencing would be the Panda, and you know he's going for a Shrunken Head, so unless you jump him first, like I said, it's not the best pickup. I mean, you can always silence Voodoo Jester, you know, after he ults, but I mean, there's not really that much viability going on that I can see, but they'll probably prove me wrong with some really nice Hellflower play, so that's all I'm going to say for now.
Well, a great candidate to shut down would, of course, be the other, solo lane that they had set up, the Polywog Priest, simply because almost all of his output is indeed magic-based. You know, wards, morph, lightning. I mean, showing great use of it all right here on that Repulsor, who goes down yet again, and now even a little bit of ancient farming. So good show on the wards, but taking down that Repulsor, they just don't want him to get another token at this point. And finally, we got some extra lifesteal here on the Malakin, so he will be wheeling double lifesteal to really clean out that Congar in a little bit. But Panda, where did Panda go? Where did Panda go?
Some risky business being attempted right now at Conger.
That's exactly where Panda went. So Panda has his Nullstone going for that Shrunken Head, so can't really assume it's going for him. In comes Malakin, however, fearing all of them. That was a great fear pickup on him. Going to be taking that. Oh, did not get the token. Who got the kill for Conger? Conger was slain by Pink, and Pink is on Hellborn. So, nope, sorry, it was slain by Brown, who is Malakin. So, yeah, stolen Conger, stolen token, a great fear, a great fight, and Behemoth's going to finish up that genocide right there. Oh, Polywog.
Yeah, Panda went after that token like a dog on a bone, but he must have had like full inventory or something, because he just could not get it. He was slowed by Wretched Hag too, so that might have contributed to it as well. But I think he just had a full inventory. I guess I'll wait till he comes back because I didn't see him drop anything in
He
the
is
pit,
missing one item, so could have been a drop. Could have just not had that last item. I don't think he had an item there, but yep, could be wrong.
Yeah. So it could have been that Wretched Hag's slow did keep him away from the token just long enough.
Well, can I turn off?
Did they have a ward up?
Well, the Legion have
What'd
wards
you
up.
say?
Yeah, I think I can turn off Fog of War. Let me check. I can, but I'll do it after Glacius here goes down, and probably Wretched Hag as well. But yeah, there we go, the ult from Behemoth picking up a double tap, getting both of those. Should probably close this box here. But in comes Malakin, who really cleans up, no problem there. He does not have the token. He doesn't have the token, and he's going to go down. Who has the token?
Was it Hag? Who else could possibly have it? No, she didn't have it.
Did we
Maybe
use
it
the
already
token?
got removed. It seems like it was, yeah. I thought it was Malakin who picked it up. Perhaps he died twice in the middle.
Okay, there's no dropped items over here by Kongor, so it wasn't left there. So who knows? Who cares? Really, we'll move on. But a great counter from this ROV, well, hit squad basically, as they were able to take him down. Down goes the tower as well. Oh, I don't know what Andromeda wanted to do there, but she goes down to the tongue-tied panda and Valkyrie combo. So this kind of puts us at a very naked mid lane, as it looks like you're going to try to get that deny off on the bottom. Maybe he's going to get that deny off on the bottom. Yep, easy deny.
Yeah, a lot of times you know, get a little out of position when you have someone with a portal key that you don't expect to be coming, and he pops up in front of you like, wait, what am I doing here? Let me get back. And then you're sheep tied, stunned, dead.
Someone should make a song out of that. I got sheep tied, stunned, and then dead.
Yeah.
Sell millions.
It would be a blues song.
I like the way you're thinking. Alright, so we are sitting now at 33 minutes 35 seconds, and what's going on with everyone? Let's take a quick look around while everyone is busy. So we got that Nullstone still sitting on that panda, still looking for the rest of his shrunken head. Behemoth is still sitting on Strider's Chalice, a little bit of an extra boost there with that Talisman of the Exile. But I kind of would have wanted to see a bracers on him for that beefiness. We got some wards going down with some Homecoming Stones, Chalice, Striders sitting on Voodoo Jester. Valkyrie has her Geometer's Bane set up with some Soul Scream rings, so congrats to her, only 34 minutes into this game. I don't know how long she's had it. Polywog Priest is going to be trying to finish up a Sacrificial Stone, I believe, as it looks like they want to go in on Malakin, who still does not have that token. So this will be another fine death for... Wow, really? No, okay, I didn't think he'd get out of that.
Yeah, those last burst damage from the wards. Lasers are the key.
Pew pew lasers! Yay! But yeah, if he got out of that, I would have given him, you know, mad props for that. But yeah, so as everyone's gathering down here, who do we got left? We got
Flower on Repulsor actually. So there we go.
Hag has her Nullstone, Glacius, and it looks like Andromeda's going for maybe a Staff of the Master or maybe a Codex, but she has a Neophyte's book picked up, and we'll have to see where she goes with it. I can't imagine she's going for a Puzzle Box.
Yeah, I doubt the staff's gonna be in the works either. She doesn't have the farm for it. It would be one of the cheaper support items, you know, a Tablet of Command or a Cyclone Staff, Storm Spirit.
Yes, a Tablet of Command could make a lot of sense here. I like the way you think.
Yeah, I believe it actually goes through the Shrunken Head as Panda tries to get a nice stun off on Wretched Hag, who does a nice blink juke of his own, so nothing's gonna happen over there.
Her panic button is W.
Yeah.
But
Too bad Glacius doesn't have one.
he has R, but it doesn't really help him much.
I don't know about the panic. It's like it's like a little dog barking at you, trying to scare you off. I don't know.
Well, used in the right context, it could be devastating, but it's very hard to set up the right context.
Yeah, ideally, of